Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Punk Rock Review, home of a bunch of opinionated crap you don't care about, also the home of the feedback you provide that we don't care about, keeps us on an even playing field, and we like that. Real quick shout out to our sponsor, we don't got one, feel bad and give us money. Anyhow, moving straight into it today we're going to be doing our final review. Hold on, we're professional gamers here. Today we're going to be doing our final review on the one and only Kena Bridge of Spirits. That's right. So Kena or Kena, whatever, Bridge of Spirits. You can find this one on the PS5 and maybe on PC. Who cares? It doesn't matter. You go look. It might be there. It might not. But of course, yeah, you can find this one, man, on the PS5 assistances. And what can be said about this one? Well, man, this is definitely, as we kind of, stated or made known in our preemptive review and such, this is definitely one, man, that has a lot of cinematic greatness to it, as well as just some, great combat, man, that's kind of, just at the core, one of the hardcore mechanics, man, that's in this game. You'll get some comparisons to Dark Souls. To us, that's a little out there as far as comparisons and such or whatever, but there is some very difficult combat as well as some very difficult challenging enemy types or boss fights and stuff like that you will come across in this game, man. It really isn't for the faint-hearted. You're not just going around collecting a bunch of coins or something like that and that's the game. The combat in this game are what makes it as good as it is. Now, that being said, man, when we first were diving into this one, man, and we first, started unraveling the story and kind of going through it and things of that nature, man, we really were infatuated with kind of the ongoings of the world environment and what may or may not have happened to it, as well as getting a little bit of an attachment, man, to the story and the characters and things of that nature. Now, that being said, with this game not drawing us immediately to completing it and stuff like that, man, upon our subsequent revisits to it and such, we found ourselves way more disengaged from the story and the characters and whatnot, and really only enjoying and liking the combat, and everything that offers and brings to the table, man, because as we had stated, the game itself has some shortcomings in the realms of, traversal, as well as navigation through the environment and the map, man, and such like that. Not being able to put waypoint markers, definitely is a little bit of a, frustration and such, and not having the exact, kind of locations that you can go to. You can argue that's, find it out in the game, man. You got to kind of walk around and find that shit. Sure, you can make that argument as far as, not having the waypoints and everything like that. But, as far as, the story itself, man, and the characters and everything like that, man, we really did find ourselves kind of losing interest in those and only focusing in, man, on how great the combat actually is and was, throughout the gameplay. So that being said, man, with our kind of, depreciation of the story and the characters and not really having anything to care, we found ourselves starting to kind of skip cutscenes, man, that were story related, especially, after, kind of the first main Taro soul that you, kind of free or, get back to normalcy and such and whatnot as the story progresses, because there's the three main spirits and such in it, man, that you gotta kind of go through and save. After the first one, man, our interest in the story dwindled drastically. Now, that's not to say that the cutscenes weren't good or that the animation and stuff wasn't on point, because all that stuff is good and it is on point, man, but it is not for us as far as the suck you into the world and environment and things of that nature, man. The best standout thing on this is the combat. It's definitely a challenging and hard game, but it does have a couple flaws, man, mainly the traversal and the navigation and such. Everything else is alright, man. There's collectibles that you can go through, the good fun that you can have, man. There's little cosmetics and stuff for the rot, and it's great, man, that they send out stickers with this release and whatnot. Mad props to Ember Lab and Maximum Games and everyone that had a hand in this one. Yeah, that was very nice of you to put rot stickers in there. But as you can tell, these little bastards have different hats on and stuff like that, man. Little cosmetics and stuff. You go around, you find these things in the environment, and you can go to hat carts and such, and affixate them, man, to all your little rot guys that you go around and collect, man. There's some great elements to the gameplay and stuff that are in it. But as far as the overall, man, having finished it, really the only standout stuff's going to be the combat for the most part, and the collectability and all that. Wouldn't really put that as the make or break on a good or not good game. So there you go. Play it, don't play it. Try it, don't try it. We don't care. We just want your money. Kena Bridge of Spirits. What can be said about this one? Gets a good old fashioned okay. Because it's okay. So, there you go. Definitely not the worst game out there, but, it's definitely not the best game out there. But it is one of those experiences, man, that you can, kind of dive into if you do like a more challenging combat system, and you can have some good fun with it. We picked it up for 20 bones. We're okay with a 20 bone purchase. I don't know if we would necessarily want to go more than that, man, on a purchase, unless we were like super into kind of challenging combat games and things of that nature. But if you can score it, man, for around 20 bones or so, you're probably doing all right. So there you go. Try it, don't try it. We don't care. We just want your money. So give us money. Have a good one. You probably didn't. We'll catch you next time. Probably won't.